Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to the finale, not even just season finale, hopefully the playthrough finale of NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. This is big. We have made it to Homestead in all three series, and we're this close to possibly being done. We're this close. But, so, let's review who is in the Final Four for each series. In the Truck Series, it is us, Austin Cindric, Grant Enfinger, and Matt Crafton. So those are the four guys we need to watch for. Singer, Enfinger, I'm actually going to write this down. That's how much I want to make sure I'm doing this right. So I'll be. Alright, so for the Xfinity Series, we have Elliott Sadler, Eric Jones, and William Byron. Keselowski, Johnson, and Logano. That's also going to be a fairly challenging one. All three of these are going to be challenging when you think about it. Also, I just wanted to do kind of a reflect here momentarily on what was really the main purpose of this playthrough. When you step back and think about it, the rivals. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We have 33 of the 40 drivers in the Cup Series field at full-blown rival status. The only people we don't have level 5 pissed off are Casey Kane, Kyle Larson, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, Ricky Stenhouse, and Cody Ware, who doesn't run in this series. We have really 33 of the 39 drivers level 5 pissed off at us. That is insane. And I'm not doing any of this on purpose. I'm really not. I'm really not. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is my only friend, too. But we also got Jimmy Johnson, who's not completely mad at us. So that's one of the four guys in the chase who doesn't want to run us off the face of the earth. In the Xfinity Series, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, only 7 rivals. Hey, look at that. We got a bunch of people who aren't mad at us at all. Justin Allgaier, Eric Almirola, Dakota Armstrong, Ray Black, Joey Gaze, Daniel Hemrick, Timmy Hill, Brandon Jones, Eric Jones. We got a bunch of people not mad at us in the Xfinity Series. And in the Truck Series, we don't have anybody who's level 5 pissed off yet. Now, if we get into Enfinger herself at Homestead, then that can change. But we got a bunch of people who aren't mad at us at all here. Look at that. So, I'm not a monster. I'm just a little aggressive, to say the least. But without further ado, let's not stop stalling here. We are going to Homestead for the final race of our Truck Series career. Let's do this. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying lap in the truck. So, I have said numerous times, in this game, I personally feel like Homestead is my best track. And I stand by that. The fact that I'm able to run the bottom line and the AI run the top lane really makes things a lot easier for me. And I quite enjoy this track when I get down to it. You're right, Conrad. This is way more important than sports camp.
Okay, where'd that
14th! Hey, look at that! This is without a custom setup or anything. Alright, so Cindric, Enfinger, Crafton. Let's see where they are. Cindric, Crafton, 1, 2. Enfinger is 15th. So, you got 1, 2, 14, 15 are your starting order. So they're not making this easy for us, obviously. But, without further ado, let's head off to what is most likely going to be our final truck race ever. Alright, here we go. Again, not a great start for whatever reason. Stage points don't mean a dang thing. So we just need to be there at the end. But obviously being there sooner rather than later would be beneficial. I'd also love to get to the inside if at all possible. But I guess we're just going to have to ride the high lane for a little while. Let me in, please. Thank you. I'm a championship contender, you're not. There we go, to the bottom. Now we can make up all of the ground that we needed.
Hold your line. You're all clear.
Alright, but Cindric and Crafton are holding 1-2. And we are going to make it 1-2-3. Now, wouldn't this be cool if this was the last lap of a championship right here? Crafton, Cindric, and us 3 wide coming to the line for a championship. Wouldn't that be cool? That's the kind of thing that that brings people to like this kind of, you know, one race for the championship kind of thing. It's just the drama about it. Yeah, I know it goes against everything NASCAR has ever stood for 80 years, but still. It works for every other sport, basically. I haven't yet, Colin Rab. He posted it while I was out running my errands today. That's why I was late. A lot of traffic around my house, so... yeah, I have not gotten a chance to watch that yet. I'll watch it after work, most likely. Well, we win stage 1 means absolutely nothing, but we won stage 1. Oh, we could pull some pit strategy. But I'm not going to. No way. I'm risking that right now. Alright, Cindric fell to 5th, and Infinger's nowhere to be seen, so it looks like this might be a 2-horse race.
Green's coming. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Car outside. Car high.
Alright, so it's between us and Crafton now. Again, this is not the series I'm super concerned about. Neither is the Xfinity series because we've won championships in both series. Sorry, Ben Rhodes. I'm just mainly concerned about the Cup Series. That is my big concern, is Crafton gets loose going into turn 1 there. Oh, not quite clear. Couldn't quite do the slide job. Oh.
Keep it right there.
Sorry. Alright, Gregson's going to get around Crafton as well. So obviously, here at Homestead, running the low line, it works great on new tires. But on old tires, you really got to kind of try to use the middle of the high lane here in order to make it work.
10 to go. 10 to go.
Oh, he didn't say please? Okay. But, anyway, we're not running away as much as we did last time, but again, like I said, fresh tires mean a lot here at Homestead.
That was your best lap ever.
There you go, Conrad. Thank you for asking so nicely. I know. But yeah, having those guys up here not running for a championship is great, honestly. We almost just completely ruined our lives just there by hitting the apron. We win stage 2 as well. Again, doesn't mean a darn thing, but we will all pit now. We'll do 1.5, 2 tires. We're gonna lose some spots, I know that, but it is what it is. I could have done 4 tires to get more of an advantage, but I couldn't risk losing that many spots. Alright, so the 3 of us are 3, 5, 6, and I haven't seen Infinger yet at all in this race, so barring a collapse of all 3 of us, we can pretty much assume Infinger's out of this. Alright, not getting the run off the corner here. I'm going to try to block Cindric, however. We're going to drive in deep here.
Hold your line.
Gotta get into Crafton a little bit, slow his momentum.
Still there.
We'll get behind him for draft. Oh God, Christopher Bell. Wasn't really thinking about what was behind us.
Hold your line.
No, we're all good to the end now, so
Hold your line.
nothing to worry about there. Yeah, that was a little terrifying. Not gonna lie about that.
Clear high.
Alright, can we do slide job? Yes, we can. We are clear of Crafton. Gregson doesn't mean a dang thing right now, except for adding to our win total that is so absolutely ridiculously large that it almost feels like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that exactly. Oh, Crafton's using the low line here. I'm going to try to get drafted Gregson. Crafton was trying the low line. That's something I don't see the AI do very much here at Homestead. But yeah, he's trying the low line.
Hold your line.
Very interesting. That's not good. If he's taking our line away from us, and he's faster than us at it. That's kind of terrifying.
Stay high. Stay right there.
Noah Gregson, can you just please exit yourself out of this race right now? I mean, I love you and I hope you marry Steve O'Donnell's daughter, but still. Okay, clear Crafton. I'm going to try to get around Gregson.
Stay low. Hold your
Nope,
line.
still here. And Crafton's getting a run again. 3 laps to go. This is turning out to be a lot more intense than I previously anticipated. Crafton's definitely holding his own right now. I'm just gotta keep I gotta keep blocking Crafton. I don't care about Gregson right now, as long as he doesn't get in my way too bad. I just gotta keep blocking Crafton. I'd love it if Gregson could get in Crafton's way, but that's just not happening right now.
2 to go.
Oh, I'm looking at my mirror so much I didn't realize how close I was. 2 laps to go. Crafton's moving up to the high lane now. That might help us. Nope, we still can't clear him. Dang it.
Hold your line.
Conrad, where do your intentions lie here?
Stay low.
Do you want me to win or not? Alright, we are finally clear of Gregson. Oh my God. You're going to get a run, but I'm going to block.
Give it all you got.
White flag is out. Sponsored by, oh my Lord Jesus in heaven. Oh my God, that was intense. But we still got 2 more corners here. We still got 2 more corners. If we screw this up, Crafton's right there to take advantage. But coming off of turn 4, barring a caution at the most painful moment of my life, we win the truck championship.
Win, baby.
Yeah, lots of happy dog there. All right. We're a third of the way there, guys. We are a third of the way there. That was intense. And this is the easiest series. I'm really scared, honestly, for how the other 2 series are going to go. But it looks like the running order is going to be us first, Crafton second, Cindric third, and Ingfinger fourth. Clay Greenfield didn't finish the race, but who cares? Yeah, Cindric and Ingfinger were right next to each other as well for that third and fourth spot. There's some more money. That means absolutely nothing to us. Maybe we can get 41 million by the end of this episode. But there we are. We've won the the Camping World Truck Series Championship. There is the championship trophy. It says 2017. We're going to go with it even though this is like 2023? 22? Something like that. But we win. That's another win for the Happy Dog in spirit, of course. Our team is so happy. You can tell by all the smiles on their faces and the beautiful facial expressions that are so extremely obvious here. The 1990s style headsets there that they're wearing. The endless amount of confetti that we have here. It just seems like it's raining confetti, honestly. But yeah. That was intense. We did Crafton had the fastest lap though too, I saw before I did that. Are we gonna get a loud notification? Yes, we are. We have won the championship in the Camping World Truck Series. And we're going to get an incentive contract. Yay! Another $6,000. So, 1 down, 2 to go. Off to the Xfinity race. Alright, here we are qualifying for the Xfinity Series. Again, using mostly default setups, not using the custom setup for these races in this episode. Well, let's see where we qualify here. Hopefully we can get a mid-pack start. That's probably a realistic goal to shoot for. In the 20s somewhere, or the teens. And we qualify.
That's it for us.
Hey, 18th! That's pretty darn good. Unfortunately, we're on the outside lane, so it might be a bit of a slow start for us, but hopefully we can get to the inside lane relatively quickly. But let's get started.
Almost ready. Nice and smooth here. Going green. There's the green flag. Carlo.
Alright, so, reminder. 3 people... Oh, I forgot to look to see where they started. Sadler, Eric Jones, and William Byron. Those are the 3 championship contenders. Matt Tifton's arrival. Matt Tifton's arrival. Matt Tifton's arrival. Matt Tifton's arrival. Hey, did you know Matt Tifton's arrival? Get off me, man. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay, I'm clear. Praise the Lord. Get to the inside and let's charge forward. We were 4 wide momentarily. Okay, we're 4 wide again. Luckily, this track is relatively wide for a 1.5 miles when you think about it. Oh, Lord, what am I doing? Okay. So, let's see. There's Elliott Sadler right there. William Byron's leading. I do not see Eric Jones anywhere, however. So, I might have passed him already, so you guys will have to figure that one out for me. But Sadler's right here, and Byron's leading, so we're already amongst the contenders here. Conrad, seriously. You just want this playthrough to continue, don't you? That's what you want secretly. But like I said, this is proving to be a lot tougher than I previously anticipated. But we're going to try to get around Suarez here. Which we do. Maybe have a shot at Byron. Again, doesn't mean squat winning the stage, but Byron's going to use the low lane here. We're going to kind of go on diverging pathways here. But I'm not going to have enough. Now, Byron wins stage 1, but we are setting ourselves up well. Byron? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nope. Not pitting yet. Fortunately, we're starting on the outside. That doesn't really help the cause either.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Carlo.
Oh, Eric Jones is in the top 5, so all 4 of us are in the top 5 now. Okay, yep, Conrad's right. William Byron's a rival. That's for sure.
Stay high. Stay right there.
Suarez, get out of our lives.
Car underneath.
Oh, man.
Hold your line.
Oh, this is a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I backed off just enough. I saw that was going to be a bad idea with Byron being a rival. I could easily see us getting spun out by those two. Oh, Suarez, what are you doing, man? I'm just going to try to push Suarez forward because I just need to get around Byron at some point here. Suarez is not a rival. I do know that for a fact.
Hold your line.
I believe my rivals are Ryan Reed, Dakota Armstrong, Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, and William Byron. I feel like those are the guys that are rivals, if I'm recalling correctly. But we passed him. Oh, Matt Tiff, too. That's right. I literally spent like 2 minutes talking about Matt Tiff
That was your best lap
being a
ever.
rival. And Ty Dillon. Thank you. You guys know what's up. You guys know what's up. Everybody's a rival in Cup, but Ty is a rival here in the Xfinity Series as well. But we are pulling away a little bit here. And we do not have completely fresh tires either, so Eric Jones has gotten past Byron as well. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 for the championship right now.
Awesome. You just posted your best lap ever.
I do know that... What was I going to say? I started a sentence and then I just blanked. But anyway, I did say that this was going to be the toughest one as far as having, 100% up front contenders, and us 4 are the top 4, I believe. Period in this game. But we win stage 2, and I do believe pit stops are going to commence here, if I'm not mistaken. I believe full service is in order. Oh no. I'm pitting. But oh no. We're on split strategy, guys. Us, Byron, and Sadler, and Suarez. The basically top 4.
About to throw the green.
We're good on fuel, so I don't know what the crap Eric Jones is doing.
Car high.
I don't know what the crap Eric Jones just did. Or, well, really, 36 of the 40 drivers. I don't know what they're doing. But this has now turned into a who can move through the pack fastest championship race. Eric Jones has basically eliminated himself from this championship.
Still there. Clear. Clear up top.
There's no way he can make it. Not a chance in the world. So I think this actually might end up benefiting us more than
We're outside.
just being what it was. Because we are able to move through the pack quite quickly because we can use the low lane.
Clear, clear.
Matt Tift!
Car high.
John,
Car outside.
You're a little late there. At least on with Twitch
Hold
delay.
your line. Clear up top.
Just get around Tiff. Oh, Tiff hit the wall. Just the sight of me being there made him hit the wall somehow. But I do not see the other 3 championship guys.
Hold
The
your
big
line.
thing I have to worry about now
Clear, clear.
is trying to avoid them coming onto pit road. That could be a very challenging scenario. Oh, God. Don't, no!
Hit to go. Keep low. Hold your line.
Because I had 16 seconds worth of repairs.
Car outside.
Alright, new strategy. Pass the entire field in 6
All
laps.
clear. Clear.
There's no way I could have stayed out and been able to maintain the lead. There was no way with 16 seconds of repairs.
Steady.
Not a chance in the world I could have stayed out and maintained the lead. So I feel like this was really our only option. But we've already passed half the field in 2 laps, so it's very possible. I just gotta hope that maybe Suarez can cause enough issues up front to where he can slow those guys down enough to keep them in position. But can you, if I manage to win this somehow, Ryan Reed being there is probably not a wise idea. If I manage to win this somehow, that would be the ultimate victory, honestly. I wanted to make this challenging for myself, but not really in that way. But we're already back up to the top 10. There's Eric Jones right there.
Hold your line.
Bubba Wallace is a rival, so I need to get around him as quickly as possible. We are all the way back up to 4th already. We are already up to 4th. We have 4 laps to catch up to those guys.
Easy.
No, Jones pitted, but since there were only 4 of us on the right strategy, he restarted 5th. Must have. So, alright. Sorry, John. So, it looks like right now Elliott Sadler's leading. Byron is 2nd. Suarez is 3rd. We're 4th. Jones is 5th. But, do I have enough time to get up there without a caution? I only have 3 laps left. I don't think I can do this. It's going to be so hard. It really is. But I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not going to give up here. Suarez is probably going to be the biggest thorn here. Because, of course, he ran the bottom lane right there. It completely blocked me up the track. Well, there's a wasted lap right there.
2 to go.
Oh, just going to dive it in deep here. I only got 2 laps left to make something happen. We're going to be 3 wide off of 2, but they're going to have the run.
Low. Easy. Hold your line.
Just please don't go to the bottom, Suarez.
Hold your line. Clear up top.
Okay, we're back. We're back in this thing. We're back in this thing. We got 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
To go. Give it all you
We're
got.
right here with Sadler. We're trying to make the pass on Sadler. Are we clear? We are clear. But he's going to get the run. You just got to maintain the bottom and don't get loose. Oh my God, guys. We just went from 40th to 1st and won the championship.
Man, that's cool. Win, baby!
Oh my God. We just did that. We had 7 laps. We had 7 laps. This is legend difficulty, default setups. We had 7 laps to get from 40th to 1st and win this championship, and we did it. All 4 of us were in the top 5 too. It wasn't like the truck race where we had 2 duds. All 4 of us were in the top 5 in the end. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's your final Xfinity standings. We win the championship in a miracle run. Miracle run. Sadler finishes 2nd, Byron 3rd, Jones 4th. Oh my God. Here we are in victory lane with the Xfinity Series Championship trophy. Again, the facial expressions of the team is just, it says it all right there. The raining of the confetti. But oh my God. That was insane. Hey Carlos, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing career mode. This is the, hopefully we're about to enter the last race of my career mode. We just won the Xfinity Championship in a miracle run. Oh my God. And we have momentum. That's going to help us in the Cup Series big time. 10% speed boost. Alright, I feel a lot more comfortable not using the custom setup in the Cup Series now. We got an incentive contract, whoop-de-doo-da-day. Well, might as well just go for the top incentive contract because that's all we want to do is win. Oh my God. Off to Homestead we go. So we definitely got it about a 50-50 shot, I'd say. This is gonna be challenging though. It's not gonna be as easy as the Xfinity and trucks were to get through the field, especially with our rival situation. So we really can't afford a late race crash. I'm also really not able to stick it to the bottom as well as I have been. But
Okay, where'd that put us?
hey, a 17th place starting effort. Oh, Junior's in his final race scheme too. But a 17th place starting effort, that gets us ahead of probably 20 of our rivals when we think about it. But I do want to put this back in. But yeah. Let's turn it over to PRN.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to South Florida for the Ford EcoBoost 400. Tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway, we're going to crown the 2017 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion. It's been another long, grueling season that, for our 4 remaining contenders, comes down to just 400 miles. 400 miles from glory. 400 miles from a date with history. The wait is finally over. NASCAR Championship Racing is next.
Man, that introduction just puts it all into perspective, doesn't it?
Stay sharp. Green's coming. The race is going green. Green flags are outside. Car up top. Car high, clear high.
But let's see what kind of a start we can get here. And James mentioned it as well. Kenseth is in his throwback scheme as well. You see it right there. We passed Junior already.
Stay on the bottom, still there.
Alright, but we got 33 rivals to fend off against, but we are already in the top 10. And the closer we get to the front, the less rivals we have. But still.
Clear.
Alright, so remember, Jimmy Johnson, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano. Right now, Chase Elliott's leading. But Keselowski and Johnson are right here. I did not see Logano. But again, I wasn't really paying attention to it.
Stay on the bottom, car there.
So, looks like Keselowski's going to be the main man to beat here, because he has just taken the lead from Elliott and Hamlin. Now Hamlin's going to go for it, it looks like. And honestly, I won't mind pushing Hamlin a little bit. And then making it 3 wide.
Car up top. Stay low, hold your line.
Alright, we're going to try to get around Hamlin here, but remember Hamlin is
Car high,
not a rival, isn't he?
clear down low.
No, he's a rival, as demonstrated by this bump drafting. For some reason, I thought Hamlin might have been one of those guys who wasn't a rival. I don't remember. I should have written that down too, now that I think about it. But we have taken the lead. So let's see how well we can pull away. That's really going to be a good sign as to how well we can do. So going from 17th to 1st took 5 laps. So going from 40th to 1st will probably take about 8 laps when you think about it.
That was your best lap ever.
That was my best lap ever. It really was my best lap ever. Oh, God, help. Freaking spotter. Well, if you look, that was my record lap right there. I've never run... Brad. Alright, stop focusing on record lap times. Well, we've lost the stage win, but we also fricked Keselowski over a little bit, so I don't mind that at all. Oh, that was also very close. Oh my God. I can deal with a crash early on in the race. I just can't risk having a crash with 8 laps to go again. But again, stage wins don't mean really anything to me. And there's a yellow to end the stage. So, Denny Hamlin wins stage 1. We got Logano in 7th, Johnson in 4th. Oh, it looks like Keselowski might have been the wreck. He's all the way to 17th. How long was that stage? That was 9 laps. We're pitting. Keselowski's out. Keselowski is out.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Green flag. Green flag.
That is 1/4 of the situation eliminated. Also, everybody has to pit.
Keep it right there. Car outside.
I did not kill that man. It was a completely separate incident. Because he was still in the top 5 for a good couple laps after our little debacle. So that was not my fault. But Keselowski is out.
Clear high.
I only had 8 laps of fuel, Conrad, so I don't know
Clear high.
what they were thinking. Stenhouse, remember, Stenhouse is the only guy who's completely friendly. And he just completely got out of the way there. Yeah, but it's not like they gained 2 laps of fuel. You eliminate 2 laps under caution. They still have 8 laps of fuel.
Keep low.
And there were 10 laps in this stage.
Clear high. Hold the bottom. Hold your line.
But anyway, we've also demonstrated how quickly we can move through the field. This is kind of our test in case if we have a last-minute incident as to how quickly we can move through the field. We also just need to be prepared in case if they do come down pit road. Now, we have experienced the
Stay on the bottom.
AI
Still
extra
there.
large
Top is
fuel
clear.
tanks on stages, not for the whole race, but on stages the AI extra large fuel tanks do come into play sometimes. So we might have that situation. Conrad might be right, but at least from realistic calculations, they should have to pit.
Stay right there.
But we have taken the number 1 contender out of this thing. Now we just have Logano and Jimmy Johnson to deal with. And they're both right there. They're not leading. They're 4th and 5th right now. Paul Menard is up here. Dale Jr. is up here. What is going on in the world right now?
Car outside. Clear up top.
But we're back into 2nd in the points now. Logano's right there. Hamlin is hanging low up there, so he might be coming into pit road. So I'm going to kind of stay a little high here.
Leader is pitting.
Yes, leader is pitting. Hamlin's coming on pit road. So that leads me to believe everybody must pit, even though I don't think anybody joined
20
him
laps left.
on pit road. So we just need to be careful going into 3 and 4, avoiding any incidents. And they are all hanging low, so let's just stay high in 3 and 4. I'm surprised they're not using the access road. Usually they use the access road at Homestead
Leader is pitting.
in video
Car ahead
games.
is
But
pitting.
there they are, all down pit road. Let's try to lap as many of them as possible. I'd hate to win this race on strategy, honestly, but when the AI is that stupid, you kind of have to. I really want this to be like a competitive race and not win this by strategy, but at this point, I just gotta run my race like John said. Question is, will we lap everybody? Because if we do, I might be able to pull something out of the hat here. There's a 10-lap
Okay,
stage.
that's the halfway mark.
So we have 15 laps on fuel. Let's remember that. I know, Trevor Bayne and Clint Boyer pitted under that last caution because he took the free pass. He must have. So he's in good shape. Trevor Bayne, I don't know what the frick he's doing. Bayne is on pit road now. But Boyer, I believe, can make it to the end of the stage. So that could be good, depending on if he pits or not. Now, these are people we're lapping twice right here. So we are lapping some back markers twice. Doesn't really mean squat. Kyle Larson is 32nd. That's notable. Almost wish he was in the chase now. Alright, we got to be careful around these rivals, but that was the end of the stage. Wasn't even paying attention. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Once everybody crosses the line to end the stage eventually. There we go. Boyer's pitting. Yeah, we're pitting now. We can make it to the end of the race. No way they can, except for Boyer. So now, at least as far as winning this race, it's between us and Boyer. Because we are the only people who can make it to the end. And Boyer's trying to run me into the fence. Joey's trying to run me into Boyer. Hamlin's going to try to run me into the fence. This is a horrible place to be right now.
You're in the middle. Top is clear.
Oh, God, that was terrifying. This is still terrifying. This is still terrifying.
Low.
We got to keep it green. Keep it green, Aaron. Keep it green. Nope, we're not keeping it green. Just don't take damage. Don't take damage. Don't take damage. Okay. Alright, we're on the inside. That's all I care about. Johnson stayed out, so I don't know what he's doing. Logano pitted, though.
Ready. Nice and smooth here. Going green. Car outside.
And we also wrecked Chase Elliott. Sorry, James. I don't know where Logano is, but now it looks like it's between us and Jimmy for the championship.
All clear.
But if I can stay on the inside, I can avoid most rival interactions. Just starting on the outside was an absolute disaster. But I still believe it's just between us and Boyer that can make it to the end of this race.
Top is clear.
Oh, Martin.
Car up top.
That's a bad place to try to hit me, dude. 8 laps to go. We are good on fuel. It's just a matter of whether everybody else is and whether we get another caution or not. Isn't it sad that this is kind of the least stressful of the 3 championships so far? I know a bunch of them pitted under the caution, but there were still a bunch of them that didn't. It was about half and half. Trucks was a nail biter too until like the last lap where I finally pulled away. But yeah, not much is going to be able to beat that Xfinity race when you think about it. That was just insane. I was kind of, when I was trying to make the decision whether to pit or not after that crash, I was really, oh God, what am I doing? I was having flashbacks because I remember in the Cup Series, last year I think it was, we got in a crash right at the end. And I'm like, frickin', I'm staying out and trying to win this championship. And that ended badly, obviously. So I was like, no, I'm going to do it differently this time. Now, last year I didn't have the speed at all to win this race.
5 laps to go.
But this year I definitely have the speed. Oh, John, I can be available for stuff if you want me to tonight. It's up to you. I'm actually gonna get out of work pretty early tonight. I think. So I can be available for stuff and things if you would like to do Wreckfest or weekly Wreckfest. Not get on that apron, Aaron. But hey, Trevor Bain's back into 3rd. Trevor Bain might actually be able to make it since he pitted on the last lap of the previous stage. So I think Bain can make it as well. But Jimmy is falling to 5th. Again, I don't know whether they have to pit or not, but we're at the stage where I think it's just too late to pit. So Jimmy can probably make it with the 2 cautions we had now that I think about it. So, But it doesn't really matter, honest. No, Jimmy just fell out of the top 5.
2 to go.
Now Logano's back in the top 5. Now he has pitted. So Logano has pitted. So we know he can make it to the end. But I think either Jimmy pitted or he had some sort of issue. But we're at the stage where they're not going to pit on the last lap. I have to believe that they're not that stupid.
Last lap.
White flag is out. Sponsored by ATF Gaming, Jonathan Wolf 038, and everybody in Team Chaos, because without you guys, I would have never survived this playthrough. I'm not going to try to say too much because I don't want caution to come out. But we
You are the
win.
impressive win.
We did it, guys. We did it. We won all 3 championships. We won our first Cup championship. We are done with NASCAR Heat 2 career mode. We are done. Barring something unforeseen, we are never doing this again. This has been so many episodes. I'm done with this game. Not the game, because we still have 2018 championship mode, but I'm done. No, not a chance I'm doing this again. Oh my god. We win. Logano's going to be second in points. Johnson third. And Brad Keselowski, whether it was caused by me or not, he'll finish fourth. He was by far our best challenger, but he got into that incident. And then after that, he fell off the map. So, man. Oh, man, that was good. And we got $41 million. Almost exactly, too. But there's the final championship standings. We win the Cup Series championship, our first Cup Series championship. We win the Cup Series championship. There's the trophy. I'm probably physically incapable of lifting that whole thing, but it doesn't matter. We're going to pour some champagne in that thing and drink it all night. Oh man, the facial expressions. The endless amount of confetti. Xfinity sponsoring both my home internet and my car. Man, this feels good. This feels good. But let's head back to the menu for the final time. And get ready for a loud noise for the final time. There we go. And we got this incentive contract. Yay! And we got a message from Ryan Blaney. Let's see what he has to say.
Congratulations on the championship.
Oh, we got a message from Guidance Counselor Brad. He's the guy who started it all. Let's see what he has to say to end it.
Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion. How does that sound? Congratulations, you beat some of the best. I gotta say though, I feel like I deserve some of the credit. Just kidding. You earned it, kid.
Season 5 is over. We got an achievement. Got another achievement. But And of course, everybody wants to sign us, but we're not going to worry about that. But guys, this has been an amazing experience. When you think about this series has brought most of you guys to my channel. Obviously, with me getting NASCAR Heat 2 early, and that video having like 20,000 views almost. Those two videos. And now we're finally Cup Series championships. We won all 3 championships in one season. This game has been a roller coaster, that's for sure. But I can say that this series is officially complete. I'm not going to talk about this game and my thoughts on it like I would for the end of a playthrough, but I will be doing a separate video on that later. But thank you guys so much for watching. This entire series, however much of it you watched, doesn't matter to me. I appreciate each and every one of you for going along with this roller coaster ride that is NASCAR Heat 2. And here's to a couple months. Hopefully getting NASCAR Heat 3 news next month, and getting NASCAR Heat 3 early, hopefully. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, who knows what's next in the cards? Be sure to hit that red subscribe button and follow over on Twitch. And I will see you for whatever lays ahead. Bye.